Hi, it's Sarah. I was thinking about the conditioned self, how we all came in to these bodies, into this incarnation, really is fully developed, natural beings. Our true self, our actual biologically based being connected to the earth, coming in as an animal would be born, a mammal would be born to the earth, and then of course with this incredible legacy and incarnational history of wisdom and learning and experience, and then through our conditioning, our societal conditioning, you know, the learning we get from our parents and our community and our schools and our churches, really with the best intent to make us, to help us adapt to the world. Our parents are hoping that we won't get hurt and that we won't fail and all these things. Everybody's got the best intentions, but we get inculcated into becoming more of a persona, a kind of stepped back version, a censored version of our natural, authentic being. What I guess Rudolf Steiner called this the doppelganger, our double. And I was just kind of thinking about this and kind of thinking about, what are the distinctions between our true natural self and this double, this persona that we generate, and what's the remedy? Like, how can we successfully step out of that, so that we can have the pleasure and the power of our true nature, our actual wisdom, and living in that aligned connection between our spirit self, our connection with source and cosmos, and our biological self and all the wisdom that comes in through our body and our connection to the earth, and being here as living animals, with the opportunity to be in harmony with this planet and all of our relations here. And so, obviously, some of the distinctions are pretty plain. The natural self is love-based. The natural self is heart-based. The natural self is integrated mind, spirit, body. The conditioned self tends to be more dominated by and mentally focused. The conditioned self is really fear-based. What will they think? How am I doing? What if it goes wrong? The natural self is fundamentally structured around an inside authority. And I think this is the key thing. This is the key way that we can develop the ability to step back into and live from our true nature. And I think what that is bringing that authority inside. I'm the authority in my life. I'm the one who's responsible for my life. And it's my relationship with myself that allows me to really truly drop in and be in this body and be in my own cognition and be in my own right relationship and alignment with spirit and the earth and others. With the conditioned self, the fundamental piece of the conditioned self is to place your authority outside yourself. To say it's that teacher who is going to be the one who determines if I'm okay. It's that lover who's going to determine whether I'm lovable. It's my parents and what they thought of me that determines whether I'm worthwhile and valid. It's society and how am I making it, and am I successful in some rote way. When we place our authority outside of ourselves, we truly we just lose touch with ourselves. Our persona becomes this self to try to manipulate for the appearance of how it's going to work and go in the world. And the remedy is bringing the authority inside, living from the inside. One of the, like in astrology, which I really love and find to be a very good perspective and way of looking at a lot of things. The planet Saturn in astrology, a lot of people think of Saturn in astrology as being the authority and kind of heavy and kind of judgmental energy. And I love Caroline Casey. She's an astrologer, and I love her perspective on Saturn, which she says Saturn is about authority, and if you live with that authority on the inside, that's power and alignment. If you assign that power to someone else, that authority to someone else, you should be scared. That's where we lose touch with ourselves. So I really think it's a very powerful, simple thing to notice, and way to get in touch with your actual conscious self, which is to bring that authority inside and living from there. Okay, have a great day.